Hey everybody, welcome to the show. You know where you are, the 9 at 9 with me, Tigo. And if you're watching right now, you know I have an amazing expert coming up. And this woman, well, let's just say she is simply fabulous. Sit right there. We'll be right back.
Expert Talk is sponsored by Pod Nation TV, the podcast to broadcast network.
Hey, welcome back. Yeah, you heard me right. Not only is she fabulous, the fabulous Camille Robb, but she also helps children around the world. She's an amazing caregiver, and she knows a lot about global education. Hey, fabulous Camille, are you out there?
Hi! I'm so excited to see you.
What's going on? How are you?
I am blessed to be a blessing, honey. And how are you?
I am fantastic. As you know, Zig Ziglar used to say, if you're any better, it'd be illegal, kind of a thing. Now, I had the opportunity to meet you, with our family of JD3 at the speaker training, Inspire to Speak. And that was absolutely amazing. Thank you for the amazing testimonial. I'm still blown away. And all of the things that you do. And then I find out you also have this fabulous nonprofit. Can you tell us a little bit about your nonprofit and how you started it and why?
So, hi, I am the fabulous Camille Robb, and I'm best known as the Global Mom. The reason why I started my nonprofit is so I can provide education and food and clothes for children around the globe. One of the main reasons, because as a child growing up in Jamaica, I had that problem when it comes to food. I had to figure it out. And boy, education is something that we all need and we take it for granted. And that's why I had to start it to help others.
In 2023, right now we're in January of 2023, as this has been recorded. It may be 2035 when somebody watches this. We don't know. It's amazing at this time, we're still worried about making sure children are fed, not around the world, but even right here in our own backyard in America. Why do you think that is? Can't we fix it? We're sending people up for lunch on the moon or whatever soon, and we can't manage to feed children. What's going on?
It's the lack of knowledge. People don't want to do what they need to do. It's simple. Check on your neighbor. Because I didn't know that my neighbor needed food. We have a garden, and every time my husband reaps something from it, he go knock on each door. And he said, hey, I got something. Do you want it? And he just give it away.
Oh, wow.
We have to educate other people about food. And it's easy. Just plant it. It'll grow.
What shocked me was during COVID, the heart of COVID, because COVID apparently is never going away. But in the heart of COVID, they were talking in Las Vegas about the children that depend on the food program.
Yes.
To be able to eat. And I went, the ignorance of me sitting there going, I never thought about that. How are they eating in the middle of COVID? And then I saw a commercial not too long ago talking about how this program is feeding children in the summer because there's no school program to feed them during the day. And you just don't think about that. So as, a world citizen, how do you find out more information if you want to help, your organization or just feed kids, period, in your community?
Just go to your local library. They'll have the information and let you know that there's a lot of places that you could go to help people to feed children. And not only that, we have our local pantry that's always looking for volunteer. Like I live in Ocoee. My pantry is in Moscow, which is a 45, almost an hour away from my house.
Wow. Wow. So when you put your organization together, did you put it together for one country or one community, or is it a global nonprofit?
It's a global nonprofit. Right now,
So
I
how do
have
we help?
simple. Just go to my website at jfc4u.com and just donate. And the people who don't have the money to donate, and you can donate the time, donate the time. Every little bit counts because, especially when it comes to the children, if we don't feed the belly, the brain don't function.
Mm.
Remember
And
that.
how important is to feed good food to the belly? Because right now, you can get garbage food. We won't say, the fast food places around they always have a dollar special going on. And I'm just thinking you're killing my brain cells with this stuff. It's better to eat the box. So how important it really is. And the box actually tastes better. I mean, come on, I'm just saying. So how important is it to not only eat, but eat well?
It's very important. Like, I went to the doctor the other day, and the doctor said to me, "How old are you?" And I said, "I'm 50 years old." He said, "What?" I said, "Yes, I'm 50 years old." He said, "According to this, what I'm looking at, you have your inside." I had a woman checkup when you reach 50, and he said it's saying that you're 28. I said, "No, I'm 50 years old." And he said, "So what do you do?" I said, "I don't put junk in my body. I don't take medication. I don't drink sodas. I don't drink coffee. I drink water. That's it. Water and fresh fruit and vegetable. Anything from the garden, I eat. My husband planted, I eat it."
Oh yeah, so she really mad at me because I took her to a fast food place when we were in Chicago.
And you noticed how little I ate, right?
Yeah.
And I got
I'm
sick. And I remember I got sick.
yeah. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, now I know.
But it was good.
So that
Sometimes you
brings
do
up
it.
something. I mean, what about people that have basically gotten addicted? Because you get addicted to fast food and they want to break that habit. How do they do it? How do they get away from the fast food, eating the box, and
So
get to eating quality food?
so that part is simple. Instead of you walking around with junk in your pocket, walk around with fresh fruit. If you go in my car right now, I have 7 dates in my car. So and a bottle of water. So if I have the urge to eat, I eat that. Or I'll have some pecans or some cashew or some peanuts. So I have little bags. Every time I pull it out, that's what come out. Something fresh.
Now, what about, my mom worked all day long. My dad worked all day long. I was a latchkey kid. So I pretty much, made whatever I wanted to make. So what about the parents, the young parents that are just trying to survive and take care of their kids? What do you suggest they make for the snack? They can't jump in your car, even though they probably would love to. What do you suggest that the parents leave for the snack for them to take to school in the morning?
So what I used to put with my kids in the daycare, I have little grapes, cut them up small because kids can choke easy. You make sure you have apples, cut them up. Applesauce is very good, especially if you make it on your own. Blueberries and raspberry, those are very good. Good healthy snacks.
What country do you mainly focus on with your programs right now? Is it mainly America or are you working overseas as well?
It's global. So right now I have kids in Sri Lanka, in
Wow.
Congo, in Peru, and in Nigeria. And I've just found out that I'm getting one in Kenya too. So wherever they are,
Wow.
I'll go get them.
And they just find you through your website as well, or do they find you through social media or word of mouth? How do they find you?
They find me everywhere, especially through word of mouth, because one student will get help, and the first thing they'll say, "Hey, I know somebody who can help you," and they show up.
When I met you and they said, "Oh, the fabulous Camille," I went, okay, is she going to sing? Why are we calling her fabulous? And then I got to know you. And now when I say your name, I say fabulous Camille, because you truly own that title. You're amazing. You're
Thank you.
absolutely fabulous. Before he cuts us off, Alan loves that button. How did you get the nickname Fabulous Camille?
My grandmother gave me that name when I was born, and I never used it because I thought the name wasn't good enough for me.
Oh, wow. Well, it definitely fits you. Please tell everyone where to find your website and how they can help.
You could visit me at jfcforyou.com or simple send me a text at 407-473-1832. Any social
Fabulous.
media.
Fabulous, Camille. You are absolutely fabulous. Thanks for hanging out with me.
Thank you. I had fun.
Awesome. All right, everybody. I know. You're driving, going, I didn't get to write it down. What do I do? You know what to do. Go to Tigo Direct, type in fabulous. Type in nonprofit, type in food. She's coming up. Send her a message from Tigo Direct. It costs you nothing. It costs her nothing. It's just our way to make sure you guys can stay connected. I hope you enjoyed this episode. You know I want you to come back next time. And as always, I'm Tigo. I'll talk to you next time.